Alrighty, so in today's video, we're going to be doing something a little different. I have some thumbnail designers that make my thumbnails for me. I sometimes make my thumbnails, but these people are really good at making thumbnails. And in today's video, they give me some thumbnails to make, and I make them. Alrighty, so this fella is the first one that makes my thumbnails, and this guy has a channel, so I'm going to be linking his channel. He has some very OP content, and he honestly is a goat. He has suggested it should be a Stu Halloween skin with like a spooky kind of background and vibes. So, let's get it. Okay, so we said something spooky. I mean, you've got bats, you've got a gravestone. What more could be spooky than that? Alright, so to start off, we're going to turn this to be black and white, and then we're going to get the color purple. This is honestly good enough right here, so we're just going to take that. We're going to make it spooky, so we're going to make it purple. This is a nice purple. I think this is a good start. Alright, now we need to pick a Stu render and a Halloween Stu, so we're going to pick one of these. By the way, thank you to Brawl Assets. Links are in the description for all of these renders. Yes, I think we're gonna go with this one. The reason is because he's like looking back and he's all scary and spooky, and that's supposed to be the whole vibe. We're also using Photopea because I'm too tight to buy a subscription for Photoshop, and this is pretty much an identical one. So yeah, make it pop. We need to make it pop a bit. Let's change the opacity a little bit lower, or opacity, however you would like to pronounce it. In fact, we actually might make this black just to make it look. Oh no. White would probably look better in this. We got that. Alright, since we're supposed to be making it spooky, it's not that easy to actually make stuff spooky, so I'm gonna lower this down, and then I'm gonna add a black bar at the top. Look at how spooky and scary that is. Like, you can't tell me that's not scary. I think a good color for this is also purple, so wait, no, hang on. Okay, we're gonna try and wait. All red, yes, red. Look at how terrifying this is. I am so scared right now. We're going to add some purple drop shadow, but we're actually going to make it a drop shadow, so let's do that. Okay, look at that text. This is looking amazing so far. However, I think we do need a bit of stroke on this just to make it really pop. It's probably not going to look like amazing, but I think some stroke, purple stroke would look good. Let's make this inside so we can customize this. Wow, look at how scary that is. You know what can make it even more scary? Boom! Look at how terrifying this is. We did precisely what he asked. We made a spooky Halloween scary thumbnail. It's actually pretty decent considering it's a whole joke thing. I think it's actually pretty decent. I feel like the pins really make it pop and make it scary, but without the pins, this could actually be a really valid thumbnail in my opinion. I think this is pretty nice actually. Oh yeah, by the way, if you do want this, just screenshot it. There you go. You can screenshot it and use it if you want. I don't care. You don't need to credit me. I don't care. This video needs to get out in 3 hours. So if you if this guy doesn't get back to me in 3 hours, we can't actually get his response. But I told him to rate it from 1 to 10, so he's gonna rate it. But if he doesn't get back, then we can't get his response from that. But the next person is this goat right here. My oh my, this guy is the just most goated person ever. He's just such a goat. He's an amazing person. He's very dedicated. He overall is amazing. Very cool stuff. Very cool nonetheless. However, he gave me a thumbnail to make, and this is completing 20 Brawl Stars challenges. So yeah. Alright, so completing 20 Brawl Stars challenges, I think we're going to take a different approach rather than the other one. So to start off, we're going to go in the other background section, and we're going to take out one of these. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to be, we need like a before and after one like this. This is perfect. This one's perfect right here. Alright, so now we've got the thumbnail. The problem about this is a lot of people use this specific thumbnail because it's really good if you just go on YouTube and just go like, I don't know, challenges or whatever. You'll see this a lot, so we need to change up the colors just so it's more unique. Alright, how good does this look? That looks pretty good so far. Now we need to pick some renders. Before we pick some renders, I just remembered I need to add this black bar at the top just to really signify what we're doing. So we're going to have that black bar. Now we're going to have some text. Alright, so if you take a look at this G is overlapping, so we need to fix that. Let's just level this up a bit. There we go. This is good. This is good. Okay, so now we need 2 brawlers. Here's the trick. It actually doesn't matter what the brawler is. It matters what the render is. So we're going to pick this render, which this is actually a really good render. So we're going to pick this as like a fiery challenge. You know, you're getting fiery vibes from that. It's good. Let's polish him up. All right, so now we have him. Now let's add another brawler. Like I said before, it doesn't actually matter who the brawler is, it matters what the render is. Because if the render is really good, it doesn't actually really matter who the brawler is. Alright, so what we want for Piper is we want one that's aiming like this, but this looks very generic. So let's see if we can get another one that's aiming. That's decent, but very, very generic. You see that a lot. That's actually pretty decent. Really, you're just scouting out for the best one. All right, this looks really good. So let's make this a little larger. Just make it like that and maybe like that. All right, and finally to finish this off, I think we're gonna add this, and boom, just like that, we are done. That looks very goated right there. That looks pretty good. I gotta say, pretty decent. Nothing insane. Maybe we can make the text a little better. All right, there we go. I think this is actually pretty decent. However, I think I will lower this a bit. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna change the opacity for this just a little bit, so it doesn't like, it pops, but it doesn't insanely pop. It's nice, but it's not like overly nice. All right, there is my complete one. Once again, if you want this, which I think is not too insane. I mean, it's not as good as the other one, but it's half decent. Yeah, it's pretty decent. I will say what I like about this is it has a theme. Yeah, it has the red scary theme because it's got the 20 challenges. You know, you're supposed to be scared of these challenges, so yeah, we got that. Although that is going to do it for today's video. Like I said, I don't know why you would, but if you want these thumbnails, you're more than welcome to take them. You don't have to credit me. I don't really care. So that's gonna do it for today's video. Have a good one and take care.